the hammer on. Dun 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 down. So the big thing there, that's a 16th note. Either hammer it or finger, thumb, you know, thumb, finger to get an alternation, because that's going to 16th doesn't it? It's got to be quick. Got to be quick. So there, you just jump from the first fret with your pointer finger to the third fret with your middle finger. And that's making your hand jump. We want to try and get your hand a lot more stable so that it's just your fingers moving and not your whole hand. If you move your whole hand every time you go to get a note, you're never going to get faster than you can do by just going like that. You know, we want to be able to go like this. Like you can go diddle 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 with your fingers, but you can't go diddle 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 with your fingers as fast. And that's a little bit of what's going to slow you down as you try and get going quicker. So get that hand position more solid, get it stretched out, and get it so you're just moving each individual finger. So there, if you do pointer and then ring, you know, 0, 1, 3, it'll keep your hand from having to move so much. And that makes the whole thing potentially go a lot faster because you have everything individually pressed down. Yeah, that's it. Just try and get your pinky out. There's no reason to have that pinky down. It's just in the way. Note, ring. So now look at where your ring finger is. It's like, even on the video way over here, I can see it's like at least a ½ inch away from the fret. Try and get it closer, and try and do that without having to move your hand. Getting it closer to the fret makes it sound better, and it also makes it a lot easier to play. So even there, you're like a quarter to a ½ inch away from the fret. Like I can see a big gap on the video. Even there, you're at least an 1/8 inch away, probably, or at least a 1/4 inch away. You want to get that note like right on the fret. Even there, I can still see a gap. Yeah, it's right on the fret that you want to have it. Even closer. You don't want any space in between your finger and the fret. Yeah, that makes it, even there, it kind of went away again. And you want to be able to do that. You want to be able to stretch that so you don't have to move your hand every time you go to get a note. Is that cool? Try that again. Yeah, so go ba-ba-bum. And in your right hand, you're trying to go, you know, thumb finger, thumb finger, thumb finger. Cool? Play the note. You're touching the, yeah, it is. There, now get this to stretch and go to the third fret without moving your hand too much. Good. Now your middle finger goes down. Middle finger on the third string. Yeah, so get it close. Get it close. See, that was like right in the middle of the fret. Try that again. Dun 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 dun. Cool. Get that close. Open. Now pointer on the second string, pointer on the first fret. So pointer should mean first fret if your hand is in that position. And first fret should mean pointer. Cool? And second fret should mean middle. And middle should mean second fret. So second fret on the third string should be the note and the finger. Because if you're keeping your fingers hovering over the frets in position, they just press down where they're supposed to be. Right. They don't move. They each just kind of individually press on the notes. So get your finger off, your pinky off of there. That shouldn't be in there anywhere. Yeah, get that close. It's far from the fret. You're going to get that closer to the fret. That's why that didn't sound good. That's why it buzzed, because it was a good 3/4 of an inch from the fret. Use your ring. Use your ring. Get used to stretching. Yeah, get it close. Close. Yeah. Now see, look, your pointer finger is also a ½ inch from the fret there. If you just move your whole hand a little bit closer to you, all those notes will be closer to the fret, closer to you. So that ring finger is a good ½ inch away, 3/4 of an inch away from the fret. The closer you can get it, the easier it's going to be to make that note sound clear.
Should I move my hand closer to my body?
Yes, closer to you. Yeah, bring your fingers closer to you. Get them wedged against the fret. Slide them closer to the fret. Your ring finger is what we're looking for. You don't need your middle finger now. You don't need to worry about that one. Just get your pointer and your ring. That's it, yeah. Get them stretched out so that they're close to the fret as possible. Yeah. We got to work on that stretch so that you can just use your fingers independently instead of having to move the whole hand to make every motion. Right now you're kind of jumping, lurching at it with your whole hand. Like every time you go to get a note, you're doing this instead of just going pop, 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 you know, and that's really slowing you down. It's also making you miss the notes because you have to kind of come away from the fretboard and come at it again. So sometimes all you're trying to do is hit that third string second fret, but your hand is moving all over the place and it's making it miss it and it's making it really hard to reach it. Where if you can just learn where they are by feel, by pressing independently with your fingers. So this would be the first fret, this would be the second fret, that would be the third fret. it makes it much, much easier to get. Cool?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. So try that lick again. Start with 0 and 2, and do that with alternate picking, so you're not tiring your thumb or trying to do really fast motions with your thumb. Try that again. So it should be thumb, finger, thumb. Bum, 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 thumb, finger, thumb. Yeah. Now backwards thumb, pointer, and then ring. Yeah, so I do thumb, I do thumb, finger, thumb. Yep, and then thumb again. Awesome. Then open, pointer on the second string. Pointer, pointer. No, don't move your hand. Yeah, keep it there. And then your middle on the third string. Get that closer. See, there's a big gap there. Good. Then open. Or second. Open. Third string. And then second fret again to your middle finger. Get that closer. So there's absolutely no reason that's not closer. Yeah, there's no stretching happening. You have open strings. Cool? Okay, now try the next little line. Let's get the fingerings for that.
We're talking about.
The next thing up. Let's get that. So we were getting this one right in the beginning. It's on the third string. So there's two opens here. That's dun, dun, open third string, not the second string. Yeah. Yep. So that should be alternate thumb finger. Okay, so think about how you're getting this. You're going to go from a 2 up to a 5. There's a couple ways you can get it. We talked about this last time. You can either do pointer and ring and then slide your ring. That's what I just did. So 0, 0, 0, and then 2, 4. And then 2, get it right next to the fret. Cool, hit that 2. Now the ring is on the 4th fret. Ring fingered. So keep one finger fret. Same stretch you were doing. See, now look, go put your both fingers. You look on this video. Do you see how far your fingers are from the frets? Like, put your pointer finger down again. Yeah, get it right next to the fret. Cool. Try that again. Then get your ring finger right next to the fret. Yeah. So look at your pointer finger right now. Look how far it is from the fret. All your fingers, look at your ring finger. Every one of those fingers is too far to the left. You just move your whole hand closer to you, you're going to be a lot better off. You don't have to stretch anymore.
Right.
It's just the whole hand is like drifting toward your left. It's drifting toward the headstock and away from you. And we want to get those wedged against the frets so they sound better and so they're easier to press down. So 0, 0, 0. Open up, lift up, open up. Then pointer right on the fret. Second fret, third string. Cool. Now your ring finger, 4th fret. Get it right next to the fret. Cool. Now if you want, you can slide that up to the 5th fret, or you can use your pinky. I slide it. Yep, slide that to the 5th fret. Get it closer though. Get it right next to the fret. There it is. And pointer, get that right on the fret. Yep. Second string, lift up so you can hear that note. Lift up your other finger. You got to lift up your other finger, else it won't sound. Yep. Now go back to your ring on the 3rd string, 5th fret. Yep. Everything's in position. Get that closer to the fret. Yeah. And then middle finger on the 4th fret. Yeah, cool. Makes sense. That will make the note sound better. It'll make your hand work in a little bit quicker way because you don't have to move your hand. If you go back and look at that previous video, I think you're going to see that your hand's kind of floating all over. You know, it's just reaching for notes, and you're using your whole hand to move around and get notes instead of just independently pressing on notes. You know, staying in possession. And it's like almost like you're on keys.